Okay. Oh, wake up. Hello YouTube. Okay, so today it's a beautiful sunny blue sky. God, come on, talk. It's a beautiful blue sky, sunny, Good Friday morning. And today is wardrobe day, so I went and bought a wardrobe. Do you want to see my wardrobe? This is my wardrobe. It's at least the framework for my wardrobe, which is going to go in this corner. Full length wardrobe. Shelf at the top, a rail for hanging things on hangers, and a lower cupboard at the bottom for probably batteries or something like that. Let's get started. So thank you to my good friend Darren for giving me one of his old chop saws. It's going to make today so much more fun and rewarding, I'm going to say. So for cutting all these pieces of wood, hopefully I can do some nice straight cuts and I don't have to use elbow grease or wobbly jigsaw cuts. So looking forward to trying that out in a minute. So the foam I currently have on the bed is all the old foam from the first conversion. It was all the foam for my sofa bed area. It's not the foam that I'm keeping for the bed. I'm going to use some of this for a sofa and get new foam, memory foam thing for the bed. But because this is just all the wrong size, and you know, from the last fan it's all the wrong size, so it hangs off the edge of the bed too much, so I've got to move it out of the way. So I measured the gap that I've got here down the side between the kitchen and the door, and I've copied that here, so I've drawn a line here. I'm just going to eye that up. Yeah, that looks good. That looks straight. So then I can mount my first piece of wood on that line and go straight to the ceiling. So I needed screws. Ugh. Screws. How many screws? How much choice? Alright, so I bought a box of screws, bought 100 screws. Actually 101, because I accidentally, on purpose, pinched one. I brought a bit of copper pipe, copper elbows, and some piping bits and pieces. If you're curious about what that is, that will be in the next video. Unless that video comes before this one. I don't know. Wait and see. Okay, I can carry on with this wardrobe now. Here's a little tip. In the last conversion, my wardrobe was quite small, and it couldn't fit what my wife called earlier grown-up hangers in. This is a hanger. You're familiar with this. I didn't have space in my wardrobe to fit the hangers in. Still had to do, hang them all this way. So yeah, there you go. Make sure you've got enough space. And there's plenty, so it's going to be a shelf up top, and then stuff I can hang, etc. So above the cab is my storage area for wood and things. Always keep pieces of wood because I knew I'd use them again. I just found this piece. It's already got the notches, cut into it so that it can bend against the curvy wall, and it fits here. Can you see? It's going to go there against that piece of wall. Now the bedside of this wardrobe is going to be cladded again. Maybe with a little shelf for, I don't know, a tablet or a little screen, maybe a charger, or I don't know yet, but that's what that's there for, so I can fix it into there and I can fix it into here. But up here I need something to fix the cladding to, so I'm going to find a little bit of batten, just put a little bit there. So I think that's okay for this side. I can mount my cladding to this side. Now I need to decide how far this way into the van, splinter, into the van the wardrobe's going to be. Right, well I'm planning on having a 6 foot long sofa, which will be a bed as well. So if it was 6 foot, an adult can lay on it when it's pulled out. So if I leave myself 6 foot from like this, here is the 6 foot mark. I'll just roughly mark that. That makes my wardrobe huge still. That makes my wardrobe 2 foot and 1 inch, That's 2 foot and 1 inch is too big. Alright, I think I'm allowing 50 centimeters for a wardrobe. Let's draw the line on the wall. I just kept this line the same. So I kept the join of the tongue and groove the same on this piece. Can you see that bit of tape? I heard this piece of wood start to split when I was screwing this screw in here. Just starting to split, so I thought, I haven't got much wood, so I couldn't see a massive crack or anything, but I just put a bit of tape around it just in case. What a cowboy. I'm looking forward to using my pocket hole jig. I haven't had to use it yet. I thought, oh, that cupboard has got pocket hole jig written all over it, but so far, there will be time to use it, I'm sure. So I've copied this piece up here. So I know, and I put that at the bottom, so I know that the distance here is the same at the bottom. That's going to go screwed into the floor. Now before I fix that in place, I need to figure out how, you know, where this goes. Not sure how to figure that out yet. I could measure from this piece of wood here, from this cladding to there, and then copy that measurement to there. That should give me the right. I'll just stare at it a bit more, think about it before I make any more cuts or screws. Okay, so you see I've got put the square there against that wall and this bottom piece of wood. So that square, this is perfectly square, but I don't like it with the pattern on the floor. The pattern on the floor doesn't, you know, it's wider here than it is at that end, so I'm probably going to bring this out to match the pattern on the floor and match the line of that wall. I've got it, I've figured it out. So what I'm going to do is line this piece of wood up with this one, put a screw in there so that is fixed, and then I will put a square on here and move this whole bottom corner around to make that square. I'm going to try that. I could actually screw that into there now, couldn't I? And then move this whole thing. I would do that now. No, I definitely don't like that. I think I'm going to do this one by eyesight. Just line up this front one with the back one by eyesight and by the lines of the van on the floor and the door. Bourbon time. Right, I'm just going to do a couple of structural horizontal bits. Maybe one here, one here. In fact, I may as well, rather than going inside to support, I may as well go on the inside. So one, it supports here to here, but it also sits, you can also sit my shelf on. Yeah, why can't I do that? Then it's dual purpose. Rather than having to do one in between the wood. And then, yeah, might as well do that, right? I'm pretty sure that's quite clever. So rather than do supports in the middle, I've decided to do supports on the inside. They will also double up as a platform for the shelf to sit on. So this one is going to go this high. I just need to get a piece of wood longer than this, because I need to do an angle cut because the wall is slopey. Slopey. So I'm going to use my, what is it called? Angled bevel, adjustable bevel, to get that angle. Bevel. Alright. Okay, I know how to do it. You tighten it so much that, like that. So yes. Okay, learning as we go. Learning as we go. So that angle I cut is here, which is the angle of the wall. Am I happy with that? Good enough. It's pretty close. Now mark, there we go. Then I can mark this here. Cut that. Be right back. Now I can screw it on. Probably from this side into that pillar, and this side into that batten. However, I may pocket hole jig this one, because on this batten, can you see? There's a screw there, and I don't want to split this wood, so I may, yeah, pocket hole this into the wall. Alright, so I did a test pocket hole jig on this piece of wood. I'm going to do the same on, I'm now fairly confident that it will go well. Do I want to go into the side or underneath? There's a wasp in here. Ah! Where'd he go? Has he gone for my bourbons? Saved the bourbon biscuits. Where'd he go? There. I'll be able to put a sheet of ply on that and have a shelf. Excellent. Excellent. Well, there you go. That is a frame for my wardrobe. It's an amazing feeling. I haven't done the layout of the van has pretty much been the same for quite a long time now. So doing something that actually changes the dynamic of the van like that, it's really pleasing. You can now almost visualize the end. Just need to join clad that, a bit of door on it, etc. And then put a sofa here. It's kind of, I'm able to actually see the final design almost. The final layout. But that's really sturdy. I like using this wood. It is B&Q wood, but it's the 34 by 34 planks of wood, strips of wood, and I kind of got used to using it on the first conversion, and so I like using it. Really sturdy. That's really sturdy. So pleased at the moment. One shelf at the top, one shelf there, and in that. So I don't know what you're gonna put at the top. T-shirts, or I don't know. There's a load of wasps around, and then you have your hanging clothes, and with enough space for a few shoes, a few trainers underneath. And then I may put another 1 or 2 shelves in the bottom there. Happy bunny at the moment. Now I just need to go and buy some more tongue and groove. Well, I'm giving up for today. It's so hot. It's Good Friday, so I don't know when this video is going to be uploaded, but Good Friday today is very, very hot. I am sweating in here. Got windows open. I'm hanging a sheet over the sliding door just to try and get the sun out, but wow, it's hot. Anyway, I have a wardrobe frame. Just need to buy some cladding. I think I've got enough ply to make the shelves that are in the wardrobe. Yeah. I'm happy with my day's work. Right. See you in a bit. Okay. Guess what I bought? More tongue and groove. This is for the wardrobe. But I have something different in mind for the finish. So, yeah, I'll show you that. I'll show you that in a bit. Alright. So what I'm trying, having built this overhead cupboard up here, what I'm trying now is I get the angle of the wall of the van, and then on this corner I'm trying a mitered cut with my chop saw, so I'm going to try out a sort of a miter, so that the tongue and groove cladding that will go on the front butt up to that. I'm trying it out. I'm trying to get a bit clever. So to try and avoid screw head showing, I bought some cladding clips. They were the only ones I could find without having to order. So these are the only ones I found in wicks actually, but they're not quite the right thickness. So yeah, they're designed for a slightly thinner cladding, but they'll work. I just have to bend this bit out a bit, so I can screw all up this corner. But on this side, I don't want any visible screws, so I'm going to use these cladding clips all the way up that. Okay, so this seems a bit backwards the way I'm doing this. Because I'm using these cladding clips, you have to start from the top. Let me show you. So these cladding clips, they hold the back of the groove. Can you see like that one? Each of these pieces of wood, I'm doing 3 cuts on. So firstly, I cut it longer than I need, and then around the back here, I mark. This is awkward. I mark that, which is the curve of the van. Can you see that? So then I take that piece off. I jigsaw that cut there. So now I can then mark behind this. And then I can use that line to cut the 45-degree angle. Right, so now because there's so much tongue grooving here, I want the cupboards to look different. And I was thinking about like stains, oils, waxes, those kind of things to try and make it look different. But I'm actually going for the burn method, you know, where you can put a torch to it. I did a little test patch on here, and it really shows up the grain. So I'm going to do that, take all that off, burn it all, see how that looks. The wife just bought me some bacon sandwiches. Very nice. What do you think? I'm not sure if I've done enough burning. It's quite hard to get it all sort of constant, but I think that's kind of the look anyway. Just makes it different from the rest of the wood in here. So I'm going to do that cupboard up there as well, above the kitchen, and there's going to be an overhead cupboard above the sofa, which is going to be here, so up there. So I'll burn that as well, and maybe even the kitchen as well. So I know I haven't finished the wardrobe completely yet, haven't finished the front, haven't finished the bottom, but I couldn't resist putting that bit of rope around the corner. Oh, the rope is such a good idea, it really tidies it up. I'm happy with how this wardrobe's going so far. Hi guys, so I'm working on this side of the wardrobe now, the side that faces the bed. I just thought I'd show you again how I get the angle of the wall. So I find it's best to clamp in the piece roughly as close as you can to it, and then you can just lay something on the wall, bit of wood like this. Lay that on the wall, and then you can mark that angle just like that. So let's do that now. each time you do that cut, you can get it closer to the wall. Makes it easier then to scribe. So now, what I'm going to do is run the pencil along the wall. Now I just need to cut a little bit there. I'll do that. Now I mark this side. And I'll do a 45-degree mitre cut on there. Okay, I've got to show you this again. So when I'm marking the angle of this wall, because you've got cladding here, each cladding is probably slightly different angle. So I think it goes, well, you can see here. Yeah. So what I've decided to do is mark where the join of the cladding is on the wall. There. Just so you can roughly see where that join is. You do the top half with the wood push against this cladding, and then you rock it to join the other, to match up with the other piece of cladding. So it's very slight, but you can see slightly different angles there. So that should hopefully be nice and snug when it goes in. So I've finished that wall on the bed side. Obviously I need to put my trim in the corner still. I may put a little shelf here, a little fold down shelf or something for a laptop or a tablet or something, so you can watch a film in bed. That might be cool. See, now I've got to do a load of these little fiddly bits and try and mitre them up with this. This is the beauty of doing it this way. See, I'm going to redo this cupboard up here, because you're always going to have, I've got to take it all off anyway to match it the same burn as this, same pattern. But yeah, if you don't mitre it, you end up with screw holes, whereas you do this, even if your mitre is not perfect, I'm going to have a whole corner trim, a whole wooden corner trim on that corner. So yeah, I just got to make a load of these fiddly thin bits now, all the way down, to match up with this mitre as best as I can. Look what I just made. I just made myself a clothes hanger out of more copper pipe. Cheap and cheerful clothes. A clothes hanger. Oh, it's coming together. It's kind of shaping up. It doesn't look like it because it's a complete tip. Quite rewarding so far. These last few days working on the van. Okay, so where's the camera? Here. I'll show you what I mean about these cladding clips not being the right ones. So these are the is it going to focus? No, it's going to focus just on me. All right, well, I'll bring. So these are the cladding clips, and this piece here that sticks out is the thing that's meant to go on the back of the groove, but they're a little bit, well, they're meant for thinner cladding. So what I have to do, if I wanted to use these, because I was so impatient, I didn't want to have to order some, is adjust them. So this is the one I've bent round, so the back of the groove sits in there nicely. Can you see that? And then you can nail in from any of them holes there. That's what I've had to do on all this wardrobe, but it's enabled me to get this wardrobe done this week. God, flipping heck. How much grey. So there's a wardrobe. I am so happy with it. Still got to finish like the front of it. Like, I'm not sure whether to do a door or sliding door or a curtain. I'm thinking a curtain because some of the time the ladder will be down, and if I want to just quickly get a jumper out or something, I think maybe just a curtain. I don't know yet, but I'm so pleased. It is the neatest thing, the neatest job I've done on anything in here, I think. And from watching the footage back, the burn on that wardrobe, it looks quite blotchy, but in person it looks really quite a lot more constant, and I really like it. Hopefully I'll get some people's opinion on it from Camp Quirky, which is next week. I've got a guitar hanger. My guitar's going to hang on that wall. So yeah, that's this video done. You may also see that I'm sitting on something. I'm sitting on a bit of a sofa. But that's the next video. There's going to be 3 videos this week. This one, there'll be one Wednesday, and there'll be one Friday. And then there'll be the Camp Quirky video, which I'm really looking forward to making. So yeah, let me know what you think about the wardrobe. I'm really pleased with it, so be kind. So yeah, give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you, bye bye.